Week 9 pick'em.
Bum, 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 bum.
YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back with Week 9 NFL pick'ems. We're here every single week, picking every single game. Also have score predictions every single Wednesday. Lamar Jackson graces the Goat House thumbnail of Week 9.
Wow. Chosen by the Patreon folk.
Yeah, the Patreon folk. And if you want to join those Patreon folk, you get more score predictions. You guys get mine every Wednesday on YouTube. You can get Junior's defending champ, his score predictions. You can kind of compare. And if you sign up for that tier, you also get playoff predictions updated every single week and NFL mock drafts updated every single week. Link in the description, patreon.com/thegoathouse. And there's our leaderboard. We have a tie. I'm catching you. Well, I did catch you. We have a tie. I only got one wrong last week, so I'm coming for you.
Just getting lost in last place over here.
I think you're digging yourself a bigger hole, and we keep on saying that, and you keep on doing it by picking some. Yeah, but Airborne Allen is still on top of the Goat House League with 83. That guy is something else.
He's been caught, though.
Yeah, I mean, we've been asking him to send in a urine sample to see if he's good, if he passes, any illegal substances, and we finally got his sample
in the mail.
Thanks, Airborne Allen, for sending it.
Thank you.
But we'll take a look at what we're talking about right here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Danny Provolone.
And I'm Junior.
And we have piss. Airborne Allen's piss. It's come to us that from high sources here that there's been some shenanigans going on in the Pick'ems League, and we're getting to the bottom of this.
There you are.
Took him a couple weeks to send it to him, but we finally got it. And we're really excited. Ooh, that smells like piss. Yeah,
Yep, definitely.
So we're gonna be running a series of tests to make sure that there's no funny business going on.
Danny,
Yes, sir.
there's only one test that could be done here.
That is true. Stay tuned to after the pick'ems to see what's next. Well, okay. I'm really looking forward to what the scientists have figured out there.
Dr. Scientist to you.
Okay. Really looking forward to what we figure out there. But Airborne Allen, for now, is in the lead of the league with an impressive 83. So at the end of the video, we'll figure out the rest of that. Go ahead and click that like button on the video. We're trying to get to that 40K subscriber goal, so please subscribe. Full NFL content, not just straight up picks, score predictions, recaps, power rankings, plenty more all season long. And then we do have merch. There's a link in the description for that. But we are on to the first game of the week, which is Thursday night football. Thursday night football between the Niners and the Cardinals. Who's everyone got in this one?
Taking the Niners.
The Niners.
Easy.
It's easy.
It's easy. Yeah. I mean, they're getting.
So.
All right. Oh, okay. Everyone's gonna.
Cardinals have a running back over there.
Hey,
The Niners are beat up at running back.
They
Kenyon
have
Drake.
like 7 of them.
They got Kenyon Drake. Let's see if we can learn the playbook.
We'll see.
I am also gonna go with the Niners.
Ooh.
Shocker there. So all 4 of us for the Niners for the first Thursday night game. The Cardinals were kind of heating up, but the Saints kind of slowed that down. The Niners, they're the real deal, ladies and gentlemen, as long as they can stay healthy. Let's see what they can do. Thursday night could be strange sometimes, though, so we'll see if they can hang on here. They just got to get out of there with a win. Stay undefeated. But, yeah, all 4 of us for the Niners Thursday night. Next game, Texans-Jags. It's a London game.
Be a good ball game, too.
I did not know that.
It's a London game.
The Jags are home in London.
No.
Base, that's what they like to say.
All 7 Jags fans are going to be there.
There's a pretty big fan base over there in London, all right?
They're all moving.
This is actually going to be a really good game here.
I think so, too.
Who you got, Pete?
This is my squeaker.
This is your squeaker?
I'm making it my squeaker. I'm going to go with
Wow.
the Texans, though. I think they're the better team, but I think just the London effect is going to make it a tight one. I think the Jags, great pass rush over there. They got plenty of linemen and edge rushers that can get to the quarterback, and they'll pressure Watson, but I still think that, again, the Texans are the better team, and they'll get the win.
I was going to call this my squeaker, too, but I can't now. But I'm going to take the Texans as well in a close ball game.
Close ball game.
Low-scoring one, too.
This one's going to be close. I do think the Texans are the better team, but I think the Jags' pass rush could really get after Deshaun Watson. Could throw him off a little bit, but I don't think enough. I'm going to take the Texans, but this one is a toss-up because it's in London. It's a division battle. Definitely a hard one to pick. Yeah, I think Jags' pass rush could be the difference if they do win. It's just the Jags, even though they won 2 games straight, they still weren't super impressive. They got, their defense got some turnovers. I guess that was the most impressive part. The Texans are a new challenge for them. I'm going to take the Texans, but again, that's a good one.
I'm actually going to take the Texans too, but I don't think it's going to be as close as you guys think. I'm not going to say a commanding victory, but comfortable. It's going to be a comfortable
They're going to
win.
get comfy in London?
Nice and comfy in London, and they're going to get the W.
Well, all right.
Well, okay.
So we're all picking the same teams the whole video, apparently?
No, we'll get some
No.
good one.
Redskins, Bills. Redskins looked pretty solid last week.
All right, just put us on the Bills.
defense.
Just put us on the Bills.
Put us on the Bills?
Yeah.
All of us? But what if I'm not picking the Bills?
You're
though?
picking the Bills.
Bills are rocking and rolling right now. Okay.
No, they lost last
They
week.
lost.
That's all right. They're still 5-2, rocking and rolling.
Oh,
That's
okay.
soft.
Schedule sure doesn't help.
Soft
Or sure
schedule.
helps with that.
That's
I am
playing right
picking
into
the
their book.
I am picking the Bills, but I think it could be closer than people think.
Is Haskins starting?
I don't think the Bills will, put up an insane amount of points. That's kind of been their problem. We'll see who the Redskins have at quarterback, and we're still waiting to see on multiple starting quarterbacks this week. That's, I guess, the flaw of doing this on Tuesday night, but we're still making accurate picks over here.
Always accurate.
Always accurate. But, yeah, I'm going to take the Bills. I don't think it's going to be that commanding, that comfortable for the Bills, but, we expect them to win this game here. But Trent Williams is coming back for the Redskins. Does he play this week?
No.
Maybe.
No.
No?
No.
They could keep their quarterback protected.
Be a good idea.
So 3 games straight, all 4 of us picking the same team. When is this going to change? Vikings, Chiefs.
I think here.
You think here?
Yeah.
But what if I pick
Well,
the
this
Chiefs?
This is kind of tough because, if
We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, we don't know if Patty's playing or not.
I heard there's a chance he plays, but most likely he's back next week. But really, it's kind of unknown at this point.
This is one where I want to pick the Chiefs if Mahomes is playing, but I want to pick the Vikings if he's not playing.
I'm right there
So
with
what
you,
are
actually.
So what are you marking me down for here?
Well, I'm
the
taking the
middle.
Vikings no matter what. All right.
Oh wow.
I don't think, Mahomes is the best player in football, but kind of him getting it thrown back in there with the offensive lineman beat up. We see another guy go down against the Packers. I don't know if it's necessarily a good idea. They'll still score points. The Vikings defense actually hasn't been super impressive recently. So the Chiefs will score points. I just don't see them, stopping Dalvin Cook and that which will open up the Vikings passing game. So I just see in a shootout, if Mahomes plays, the Vikings actually winning in the shootout. I don't think it's a good idea for them to play Mahomes. I almost, as a Vikings fan, I almost rather them play Mahomes because it's just kind of lame playing against Matt Moore, for one, even though Matt Moore can play and he definitely can beat the Vikings. But number 2, the Vikings, knowing they're playing Mahomes and he can score in any play, I think will help their offense. Kind of knowing that makes them push for more points. I think it's just how they play. We've seen against the Redskins, they got a little conservative. But either way, I think the Vikings match up pretty well, but it is in Kansas City. But I'm going to take the Vikings. Dalvin Cook is feeling it.
I'm taking the Vikings as well. Good job to the Chiefs last week playing well against the Packers, but
Couldn't get the job done.
couldn't get the job done. But if they play like that, they might squeak one by. But I'm gonna take the Vikings. Yeah.
I'm in the same boat as Pete.
Yeah, we're kind of in the same
If
boat over
if
here.
Mahomes plays, we're taking. Speaking for both of us, we're taking the Chiefs. But if not, we're taking the Vikings. So you can put us on the Vikings
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
But if Mahomes plays,
There's no but ifs.
we're doing the but ifs.
Yeah, this is
There's no but ifs.
It'd be just because it's the former MVP, you can do it.
I think you have to make your determination right now.
Well,
Make your determination.
well,
right
you can
now.
make your pick on the ESPN app.
that's
at
what I'm
any- at
saying.
any
That's what I'm
point.
saying. I got the Vikings selected. If
Same here.
Mahomes, but if Mahomes is suiting up, I'm gonna go change it to the Chiefs
Right.
in the thing. So
Me too. Just leave us in the middle. You guys
Kangaroo
know.
court.
You guys know.
Yeah, I'm calling kangaroo court on that
What
one.
You have
is
to
that?
choose. I would. If,
You've changed your pick before.
not.
Ooh.
I haven't been in the
No,
middle.
not you.
Oh,
Riz.
true.
Well, yeah, you could change it on the app, but who are you picking today?
I'm picking the Vikings because
Yes.
it sounds like Mahomes
All right.
is not playing.
4 for the Vikings. We got
Four.
to start the sweep.
So it's all of us for the Vikings.
That's all of us for the
Man,
Vikings.
we got
That's
a
what I
red
wanted.
hot week so far.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get to. That's what
Yeah.
we wanted for every single game. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
but
no shenanigans.
Jets and Dolphins actually could be a
This
good
is
one.
a tough one, actually. I'm on the
No.
what?
Let me
so
go.
bad.
Let me break it down for you.
It's gonna be such a
The
bad
Jets are going to
game.
win this game. Sam Darnold has looked like the worst quarterback in football recently. But on top of that, at the same time, even though I blame him mostly, stupid decisions, bad throws, but there's been a lot of pass rush coming after him. You know who has the worst pass rush in football? By a long shot. It's the Miami Dolphins. It won't be too much of a factor. The Jets will be okay in this game. Probably won't be pretty, but they match up well, even though it's in Miami. I'll take the Jets.
I'm taking the Jets in a sloppy one.
Sloppy?
Sloppy.
Like the field's going to be
Like a
sloppy?
sloppy
No,
victory?
this win is going to be sloppy. Lots of field goals,
Sloppy Sam?
not much scoring, and sloppy Sam Darnold.
How many smelling salts?
Well, Gase is always pounding those. We know that.
Okay.
But this is the Gase revenge game. So
It is.
That's true.
I'm keeping that in my brain.
I'm gonna go with the Jets then as well. I was actually gonna pick the Dolphins. I was kind of feeling it.
Gase Revenge did it for
Gase
you?
Revenge.
But-
I'm feeling that.
Okay.
I'm going to lock this in as my squeaker of the week.
He's taking the Dolphins.
And I'm going to take the Dolphins to pick up some points.
He did it.
I think a last-second field goal is going to do it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen.
That's
All right.
incredible.
Yeah.
Lock it in. 3 of us for the Jets, 1 for the Dolphins.
One of these weeks it's going to hit.
One of these weeks.
And it's not going to help you one bit.
Nope.
Bears and the
Oh,
Eagles.
I can't stand
jeez.
these guys right now. Oh.
Battle of
boy.
the Andy Reid coaching tree.
I don't want to go first.
What do the
I
Bears
don't
guys
wanna go
got?
first.
Well, one of the
I
Bears.
don't wanna
You
go
don't. The Bears guys don't want to go first.
I don't want to
You're not
go.
gonna pick your team.
I don't want to go
You're
first. I
gonna-
didn't say
it's-
nothing.
You're gonna pick your team. You know
It's
it.
tough
Just
to-
get them over there.
I'm not going to say anything.
Get
I don't want to
over
go
there.
first.
I'll go first. It's tough to pick the Bears right now. What's going on? Eagles are home, and I've kind of been saying for weeks the Eagles will eventually figure it out. Not
Yeah.
saying in terms of maybe they're going to be Super Bowl contenders. I mean, who knows? But I mean, they'll figure it out and start winning. Looks like they did that last week, but could it actually be where they can stay consistent? Why I like them in this game for the matchup reasons? Well, it's a very, very similar matchup to the Bills. It's a very similar matchup. Both top-tier defenses, and the Eagles actually made the Bills' defense not look top-tier. The Bears, I still like their defense a lot. They haven't been playing too great, but I think that's because they're always on the field and no Akeem Hicks. But they're still a good defense. And I just don't think, much like the Bills, the Bears don't really bring in offensive threats. I'm still waiting for them to figure it out. I think they'll, not for good, but I think they'll have their games here and there where their offense may look like they're back. But I got to take the Eagles at home in this one. Maybe they figured something out. Maybe Orlando Scandrick pissed them off enough.
Yeah, give me the Eagles as well at home.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this one.
I moved Junior.
You went in
Hey,
depth.
hey.
You went in depth over there. I don't need to say any much more.
Are you taking the Eagles, Junior? Look like I was getting you over there.
I'm not.
He always takes the Bears.
I'm always taking the Bears. This is a tough one to pick, for obvious reasons. But I'm putting this into my brain here. Trubisky didn't look bad in the playoffs last year against the Eagles, and their secondary hasn't improved since then. If anything, it's gotten worse
He
because
looked
they're
bad
more
in the
banged
first
up.
half. He looked good in
Yeah,
the
but
second.
Trubisky has looked worse this year than he has since last
but this
year.
is a personal game for the Bears because this is who knocked them out of the playoffs.
My thinking is,
This is a Jordan Howard revenge game.
yeah.
It is.
Okay,
I
this is
forgot about
the
that,
Bears' revenge game. This is personal.
It is a Bears revenge game.
This is very tough to do, but as Bears fans,
They
What's
need
more,
it.
what would be more of a revenge game? The Bears versus the Eagles here, or if the Bears played like Cody Parkey?
I think Parkey
That'd be more of the
all the
revenge
way,
game.
all the way. I think you roughed the kicker on purpose there.
Oh, they wouldn't do that.
They wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna
Come on,
I'm gonna take the Bears. I'm gonna leave it as that, just because I feel obligated as a fan, but
Good
I'm
man.
not happy about it.
It's okay.
Move on, please.
I'm a bad fan if I don't take my team.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't do it last week, I don't think.
No, I did take them last
weeks
week.
ago.
I
2
did
weeks
take
ago.
them against the Chargers, and they won.
Well, I was planning on the whole year taking the Chiefs over my Vikings, but they're getting to me now. They're getting my hopes up, and I know they're gonna let me down. So I don't know. We'll see if it pays off for me. The Colts and the Steelers. Colts, against the Broncos, look like they could have lost that game. Of fantastic last drive for Jacoby Brissett, even though it was a little, somewhat of a rough game. The Steelers started off pretty poor against the Dolphins, and they turned it around and looked pretty darn good at the end of that game. But they're kind of beat up at running back, too. James Conner goes down. Sounds like he'll be okay, but still waiting for more on that. Benny Snell got hurt. I think Jalen Samuels will be back.
Yeah, Samuels is good to go.
This could be, I kind of said it last week, too. It could be like, these are the games where I'm a little iffy on the Colts.
I'm a little iffy on the Steelers. I don't know what to make of them, really. I don't even know.
They played the Dolphins. Come on.
I know, that's what I mean. I don't
I'm
know.
taking the Colts.
I'm taking
I
the
think-
Colts as well.
Me
I just
too.
don't know about the Steelers. I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with them with Rudolph.
I'm taking the Colts as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is typically the time where you should be able to figure out teams, but there's a lot of
Can't
teams
figure
that
out
we
Steelers.
can't really figure them out.
For the most part, we
Colts
know,
you
but-
can't almost either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're almost better off
inconsistent.
against better teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident with them in this one. You know, at the same time as saying I can see them slip up, but I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Titans Panthers. Pete, what do you got? Pete.
I was gonna pick against them here.
Pete.
You guys are like making me feel guilty over there.
Now,
Yeah,
who do you
you
really
should.
want to pick? Don't blame anybody else.
Pete, the Titans have been looking great lately. Okay?
Not really, honestly.
They've got 2 W's.
They've been winning ugly.
Vrabel doesn't know what he's doing over there.
They got 2
I'm kinda
W's.
sick. I'm kind of sick of it.
Whoa.
He just keeps gambling, and he's trying
It's
to
paying
call.
off.
I know it's not really.
They
They're-
won.
The defense is bailing them out. You're not watching the games over there.
But they win.
I know.
If you're gonna
'cause-
gamble,
Open your eyes.
they're winning.
It's because they have great players over there. Their defense is loaded.
Still, you're
But
winning.
the Panthers just surrendered 51
I know the
points.
Panthers did look really bad. I just don't even know.
yeah, but the Niners offense and the Titans offense.
I'll choose for Pete because I've been
ahead.
pretty good about picking these Titans. I'm taking the Panthers this week.
Oh boy.
I think Christian McCaffrey is not going to get stopped once.
Whoa.
Yeah.
no
What does that
tackles on
even
him.
mean?
No tackles. he's gonna have a day. That's the only way the Panthers are gonna win. And
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Panthers as well.
Just talking about the Titans over there.
Well, talking about the Titans, but Tannehill's not going to win 3 in a row. That's my reasoning.
Yeah.
If he went 1-1 the last 2 games, I'd feel obligated to kind of go Titans here.
Honestly,
But
if the Titans
he's
were
not
home, I'd
winning
take
3 in a row.
Titans.
It's just not happening.
I'd take
I don't
Titans.
think the Panthers offense wins this game. I think their defense wins this game. I'm not really sold on their defense. It looked really good, and I was kind of not really buying in because I didn't really predict it to be that good this year. But what is better than expected is their pass rush, and they should be able to get a solid pass rush against a Titans team here. So I think that'll be enough. It could be a low-scoring game, could be a defensive game here. You know, both solid defenses. But yeah, the Titans, they seem like they only put points up on the board when they got great field position of, you know, mistakes by the Bucs. You know, Kyle Allen just has to take care of the ball, and then they could win the game. I get the defense that gets the big time turnover is going to win this game. That's what it is. I'm thinking maybe a strip sack for the Panthers. Give me
Harold
Harold Bolt.
Landry.
Scoop and score.
No, for the Panthers.
Scoop and
Another
score.
one back-to-back weeks.
Scoop and score.
Oh, give me the Panthers.
Pete.
That's just
Oh
They-
my.
the coaches have been getting bailed out by the players, and I
Are
just
the
don't.
Titans really going to win 3 in a row?
I don't think
that's kinda-
so.
that's-
It's not the Titans winning 3 in a row. It's Tannehill winning 3 in a row.
No, it's the
Let's
Titans.
get that clear.
It's
I
the
don't think.
Titans.
I mean, Tannehill's been
Tannehill.
playing,
No,
playing
it's
pretty
the
solid.
Titans.
Tennessee Tannehill.
It's the Titans.
It's the Tannehill.
Titans.
Tannehill.
All right,
Tannehill
moving on.
Titans. We'll call it that.
Okay.
Moving on. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. Lions Raiders.
Ooh.
Should be an offensive game.
Should be.
Should be,
Is the
but you
key.
never know.
This would be a good game.
Who wants to go?
Lions win a commanding victory.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go with the Lions too, but I think it's gonna be really
Have you
close.
seen Stafford's stats?
He's been
playing-
playing pretty
he's playing
well.
out of his mind.
Yeah, he's been playing. Really,
He's playing out of his mind, and I think that they
Did you say commanding?
commanding win. This is 10 plus.
I don't think so.
10 plus. This is a commanding win for the Lions. I think they go on the road and get the job
This is
done.
This is borderline squeaker here.
No, get
I
out of
think
here.
so.
Get out of here, Pete.
Raiders could put up those points.
Well, I'm gonna take the Raiders. This is typical Lions. Right when they think we're gonna start doing good, they're gonna start dropping off on you. I'm taking the Raiders because they're at home.
Squeaker of the week.
Really?
The Raiders win the game.
We just had the Raiders squeaker of the week 2 weeks.
2 weeks in a row. It could. It's tough. It's tough. It could be the Jets, Dolphins. Could be the Titans, Panthers. Could be the Texans, Jags. It's in London, so I don't want to pick. You can't pick a squeaker in London. All right. So I'll go with
did
this
it.
week, this one here. But any of those could be the squeaker. If you're new, squeaker of the week means very tight game decided by 3 points or less. So anybody new, that's what that means. Sorry for the confusion, but I like the Raiders. I think being home, they've looked pretty solid. You know, they put up points on the Packers. I know they got beat up pretty good by the Packers, but Packers are feeling it. And then last week, they put up a good fight with the Texans. Similar thing here with the Lions, but they're home. That helps. But the Lions, no running game is going to hurt them. You know, it didn't really show last week. The Giants kind of kept up with them. But I'm not saying Lions won't be able to score points because they don't have a run game, but they won't be able to score that extra, get that extra score because the Raiders will have a good game plan. You have to stop the pass. That could help you a little bit, even though the Lions are passing the ball very well because of Stafford and those weapons. But I like the Raiders. This should be a good game, though. So that's a good old-fashioned split.
Love it.
Love the splits. Next game, Bucks, Seahawks.
Don't think this one's gonna be a split.
You don't think
No
so?
way.
No.
I mean, the Bucks. It's one of those games where like the Bucks mysteriously win somehow, But there's really no logic behind
Being
it.
at the 12s, I don't know about that.
Yeah, there's really not too much logic behind that. I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
This is
Same.
a pounding.
Pounding.
This is a pounding.
I think it would be.
I think the Bucks are going to score, but it's going to be a
I'll
pounding.
give it a 27-20
No, this is a pounding.
victory for the Seahawks.
This is a pounding.
Yeah,
win.
get me over there.
Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
I think that's the Panthers.
All right, all four of us for the Seahawks. Winston just got to take care of that footbee. He just got to take care of it.
He can't do that.
You can't do it?
Nope.
The blame went to the receivers, though, for that game. What do you think about that?
I've seen Winston all year, and you can't blame the receivers.
Okay,
Interesting.
we're moving on. Browns, Broncos. Brandon Allen starting for the Broncos. Joe Flacco is hurt, but is he really hurt, though?
The week he speaks out, he's
Yeah.
quote-unquote hurt.
His feelings are hurt. I'm taking the Browns.
Taking the Browns as well. This is a great game for them to bounce back.
Okay, Danny
Yeah.
for the Browns, Junior for the Browns.
Yeah, give me
Pete,
the
what do you
Browns.
think of this
I
game?
just don't believe in Brandon Allen at all. Just
What?
Don't know what he's capable of at all.
Watch him just torch him.
Just really grasps the playbook over there and just torches the
The
Browns.
altitude.
Taking the Browns as well.
The altitude's not going to change your mind?
No.
Broncos fans may need to get comfortable with losing there with Brandon Allen in. Maybe, maybe Joe Flacco comes back.
They
See
do
what
have a lot of draft picks, though.
See what the Drew Lock situation is. But I like the Browns. If the Browns didn't fumble so many times early in that Patriots game, they actually could have put up a fight, I think, with them. Nick Chubb, he's got to take care of the ball, but he's also running very well, minus the fumbles. But yeah, we all got the Browns in that one because of the quarterback situation in Denver. What if Flacco was playing and there was no injury concern? Would you pick the Broncos in that one?
I consider it.
You consider it?
Them being home would make me deeply consider it, but I don't think
I still think the
Broncos
Browns are due to
Yeah.
just click.
Yeah.
would- Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Odell Gobi Jobins to just really go off. I'm still waiting for it, but I think it'll happen. The Packers and the Chargers finally get a win, and they fire Ken Wisenhunt at the same time. Maybe they can get some offense going. I don't know what the situation. Eckler, once again, last week I'm like, all right, now they can't be this stupid. They got to know to give Eckler the ball. They spend so much of the game not giving him the ball. They finally throw him a pass, and it is a beast touchdown for the Chargers there, which was key. But Melvin Gordon actually had a good touchdown too. But how are they going to split the running back situation up? I mean, are they going to get Mike Williams a little more involved? I know he's got to catch the ball. So something interesting here, but the Packers are rolling. It's hard to pick against the Packers right now. I'm gonna take them in this game. I do like their defense is actually not looking as good as it did in the beginning of the year. So I think the Chargers actually, and it seems like every time somebody fires a coach, they kind of get rolling. So they fire their offensive coach. So I think their offense could get rolling a little bit because the Packers looks like you can throw on them a little bit. But I do like the Packers pass rush a lot. I think that could be the difference here. Cause a turnover or two. But mainly it's the Packers offense that wins them this game.
Take the Packers as well. I think you hit the nail right on the head. Packers are going to get to the quarterback, and it's going to be a blowout.
Blowout.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say blowout.
It's going to be a blowout.
No.
This is a commanding win.
Yeah.
I think this is.
I already put you by the Packers.
I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm just gonna take the Packers here.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think the Chargers are still not that
Pretenders?
good. Yeah, they're not that good of a team. They should have lost last week.
I think they're
I'm sorry.
frauds.
I'm
They're not
sorry,
pretenders.
No, they definitely should have lost. I mean, we had the ball 14 times within 5 yards and couldn't get
guys. Yeah.
more than 2 yards. Yeah, I remember. I was there.
Okay.
Sorry, Danny. I'm here for you.
All four of
Shaheen
us.
drops a touchdown pass. Yeah, I remember that too.
It's all right. I'm here for you.
Sunday night
Oh,
football.
it's going to be a good one.
Squeaker of the week for Junior.
Okay, who you go with? Your squeaker.
Patriots keep doing it.
Patriots
They keep doing it.
keep doing it.
But
Oh, whoa.
no. I'm taking the Patriots. But they're on the road And if the Patriots have one weakness, just one, run defense. Run defense.
And maybe a little bit of pass protection.
A little bit, but we're going to go run defense here. And what does Lamar Jackson like to do, boys?
I think he likes to run.
He likes to run. You got that right. So I think that's why it's going to be close. That's why it's my squeaker of the week. But the Patriots go on the road and get it done.
Yeah, this is going to be a heck of a game here. Ravens at home. I like the home teams on Sunday night. That's what makes this real tough. And you kind of explained that. Lamar Jackson, no one really can game plan for that, and he can run wild on some teams. And I think himself, Mark Ingram, could run pretty well. But you still have to be able to pass the ball. Lamar Jackson can throw. I'm a believer in Lamar Jackson, but I think he can struggle to throw. I don't think he'll be able to throw enough on the best secondary in football, in the Patriots secondary. And I mean, who has the best game plans? It's the Patriots. It's Belichick. They'll have the right game plan to kind of just take away and game plan the run. They're not going to fear the pass too much. Mainly what I worry about, because I know the Ravens will run, but is that enough? What I worry about, is the pass protection. The Ravens finally got some really good, pressure going on the quarterback in that Seahawks game. So if they can continue that, that actually can throw off the Patriots offense, and then the Ravens could win the game just running. So this is a damn good game, and could go either way. It's hard to pick against the Patriots, but this Ravens seems very scary. Very scary. Who's next?
Also could be a potential playoff match.
Oh, yeah. Could be the 1 and 2 seed.
Ooh.
I'm taking the Patriots. Try to spit that out a couple times. Probably the best defense in football right now. So, yeah, taking them.
Probably.
Yeah, they are.
I'd go there.
Yeah.
You can run on them, though.
But I'd still go there.
Yeah, but bend don't break. Right? So.
That's a Pete quote right
Bend
there.
don't break. Yeah, I'm taking the Patriots as well. You guys already talked about it. You said no one really can stop Lamar Jackson, but, Bill over there.
Smart
Bill.
Bill.
Scheme it up, yeah.
Big Bill and Big Tom.
Big Bill and Big Tom.
They get the game plan together,
Mm-hmm.
and they get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Week after week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All four of us for the Patriots. Get a little, not really.
Not a surprise.
Monday night, Cowboys and Giants. I actually can see this being a pretty good game.
It's always kind of a good game, or at least starts that way for these guys.
Yeah. Man, this is a tough game. I can see the Cowboy. I can see this being a squeaker, but I can see the Cowboys having kind of that Cowboys moment, that Cowboys game, and just kind of slipping up. We see them against the Jets. They could do it against the Giants, but I still got to go with the Cowboys. I think they're just the better team. It's a well-balanced team. I think the games they've lost, Dak struggled a little bit in the passing game. We've seen kind of a mixture of some drops by receivers, and then Dak, struggling, not hitting his receivers, a mixture of that. So the main thing is just hit his receivers. I think he'll have open receivers against this Giants secondary, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, and that will be the difference. The Cowboys there's a lot of teams like this, but the Cowboys are like that number one team where it's like they have to start the game with a touchdown lead. Like you have to get up so you can, you want to be able to run the ball the rest of the game, and they have to start off well. Is what I'm getting at there. But I'm gonna take the Cowboys. Should be a good one though.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys as well. They can't lose two bad games to New York teams in one season.
You just can't.
You can't do
it.
that.
You just can't.
You can't do that.
You ain't going anywhere if you let that happen.
Right. So that's why I'm taking them here.
Taking the boys as well. I actually kind of want to change this to my squeaker because, in
Do it.
New
Go ahead.
York. Yeah, I'm going to change this one to my squeaker. In New York.
Can you allow that?
I don't know.
You have to
We're not even keeping track of the
some
squeaker
sort of
points.
paperwork to.
Yeah, you have to file.
I'll have
submit
my
a form.
lawyer send some forms over.
All right.
Yeah, give me the boys as well. I don't know. Just Danny Dimes over there is probably gonna fumble the ball maybe once or twice and throw maybe a pick or two in there. It's just you can't do that. Can't do it, Danny.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Just can't do it. So that, a lot of us picking the same game here. A lot of those games with all of us picking the same game. But we do have the bye week. 4 teams on the bye, and we go around the room. And we say who wins the bye week. Pete can never make up his mind, so he tells us his favorite players on each of the bye week teams.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how we do it here, I guess.
All right, I know my winner.
Who's your winner?
I'm taking the Saints.
The Saints.
Yep, Saints are the winner. They're rolling right now, but the team's been grinding for quite a while. They've been playing greats. Drew Brees, I was obviously back, but I'm taking. The rest of the team's gonna get a breather here.
I'm going to go ahead and jump on the Bengals here. They're making a quarterback change to Ryan Finley, the rookie. We need to get him situated, get him ready to go. You get the bye week to do that. The only bad thing is he's got a lot of thinking to do.
Right.
That's the only bad thing, But the Saints are rolling too much. I can't pick them. The bye week, I'm not going to say it hurts them. It's a really good team. But, they rather keep rolling. The Rams, the Falcons are just, no. Just.
They're a mess.
They can get Matt Ryan healthier, but do they really want to? Like, it's almost like you want to start losing. Like, the Bengals kind of want to tank at this point. I'm sure the fans want to tank, but you getting Ryan Finley in there, it's something to kind of get excited about to watch, and you want to see the rookies succeed. So I guess deep down they really want to win. So the Bengals, for the reasons I just explained.
Well, I can tell you who's not winning the bye week.
The Falcons? Because you're just never picking the Falcons.
Never picking them.
Okay.
But I got to go with Danny here. I'm going to take the Saints. Like he said, they've been grinding, and this is like a well-deserved, well-timed bye week. But also, Drew Brees gets a little extra week to heal up that thumb a little bit.
To wet the whistle a little bit?
To wet the whistle. He may not have been 100%, may not have been all the way there. But this is a perfect time. If I were them, I would have sat him last week and just given him this bye week to rest up. But whatever.
Yeah, I think Teddy could have handled the Cardinals.
Right.
I don't know.
But, yeah, so I just think it's extra time.
All right, Pete's favorite players on every team. That's the drill. That's
Falcons,
the deal.
go.
Falcons, Julio Jones.
All right, Bengals, go. AJ Green.
Tyler.
Is it?
No. I love the impersonation. Ryan Finley.
Ooh, love it.
That's my guy right there.
That was your QB1, right?
Not my QB1. I think he was 4. QB4.
Saints. Alvin
Alvin
Kamara.
Kamara. Come on.
Rams.
My guy.
Robert Woods.
Rams. John Kelly.
Jared Goff?
Basically, this segment is
All right, I'll
picking
pick someone
Tennessee
else.
Volunteers.
Jeez, you want me to pick someone else?
John Woods. John
Woods. Who's John Woods? I don't know. The Rams.
It's Robert.
Robert Woods. John Woods. I don't know.
You're a big golf
John
guy, right?
Kelly /
I
Robert
hate
Woods.
Jared Goff. John Kelly. It's just John Kelly. Don't question.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Charlie Kelly.
I didn't pick Josh Malone.
Jack
I could have
Kelly,
picked
I'm a
Josh
lawyer.
Malone for the dang Bengals over there. Don't want to hear it.
Yeah. All right. So I guess now it's time to find out
Not who.
Airborne Allen. That's who.
That's who.
If
He passed his test.
Yeah.
if he
What,
passed his piss test. See if he's allowed to remain in the league at the top. Thanks everyone for watching. This comes every week with plenty more videos. Enjoy the rest of this skit. Goodbye.
There's only one way to determine whether or not there's steroids in this piss, and that's by a good old-fashioned taste of this piss. Airborne Allen, we're on to you. Junior, I propose that one of us is going to drink this piss, and we're going to settle that by a good old-fashioned game of rock, paper, scissors.
Danny, I'll do it.
Rock, paper, scissors?
No, I'll drink the piss. I'll do it.
You'll drink the piss.
I'll do it.
He's going to drink the piss.
I'll do it.
I'm good with that.
I'll
Let
do
me
it.
pass this over to you. Oh, jeez, it smells bad. My eyes are watering. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, come on. It's
Sorry,
pee.
you got piss all over my hand.
It's urine. Ooh. This is. Whew. Oh my.
What does it taste like? Is there contaminants?
Steroids.
Steroids? Steroids?
Steroids.
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 Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Airborne Allen, you're done.
Don't
You're
do
out.
steroids.
Don't do steroids, kids. Are you still drinking that?
Mm-mm.